Hi, I'm Mike McCormick, live from GBTA Studios here in San Diego at convention. John Wohlfert, Chief Executive Officer from RESIDE Worldwide Incorporated. John, thanks for coming and joining us here at convention.
Oh, great to be here, as always.
So, resides in the, what we call the alternative accommodation space. First, how do you define that? What's alternative accommodations?
Well, alternative accommodations are things that are non-traditional, outside your normal hotel.
Right.
So it might be an apartment or a home or a vacation rental, but something that's a little different than the norm.
So certainly we all know and have seen, a lot of growth in this space as travelers are looking for alternatives, both driven from the traveler perspective, but also companies are looking for alternatives. Save money, more efficient, depending on the need and depending on the type of travel in these times, right? And destination as well, correct?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yep. So big changes in that respect, a lot of opportunity. So from a business traveler perspective, what are the primary reasons that a traveler would want to stay in an alternative accommodation?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, it's probably just awareness of that option, right? Airbnb has done us a huge favor in shining a light on these alternatives as viable choices. So, we appreciate that, and there's been operators in this business for a very long time. It's not a new business, it's just being aggregated up into something that's now a real viable option.
Right, and presented and sold in a way that can be sold,
correct.
Right? Yeah.
And if you think about the type of traveler, right, think about a project team going from one city to another. They look for something a little different than the normal business traveler. They're looking for more space, they're looking for a kitchen, they're looking for their private bedroom space and community space where they can work together. So apartments or homes lend themselves better to that type of traveler. And a relocation might be similar, right? A relocation might look for all those same things, but they want to know more about the local neighborhood and the school districts and those types of things. So what we find is that our research has shown that the longer the length of stay, the more information travelers want on their location prior to arriving, and also they want something that's probably more curated to them.
Right. Yeah, and you have that kind of in the traveler, types of travel, length of travel. You have the kind of more traditional in and out 1-2 night stay. Business traveler, I'll stay at kind of do my standard hotel option. There's always been the long-term stay of like I'm relocating to your point, or I have something where it's like maybe more of a corporate apartment I'm signing for month or months depending on the assignment. But then there's a whole lot in between, and especially in that week, 2 week kind of zone where creative options really matter, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what innovations are you seeing in this space right now?
Well, we've been in this space for a long time, as I said earlier, and we've always, as we talk to travel managers, relocation managers, project managers, they've been looking for a way to see the options, both hotel and apartment, and book those options and manage those options in one platform.
Right.
So today we'll announce with our technology partner WWStay that we have developed one of those platforms.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
And it's exciting to take that out to the market and show how you can now have the best of both worlds.
Right. So with all this, one of the things certainly we hear back from travel buyers, and their big concern is duty of care. And for product type, one of the concerns has been, does it meet the duty of care requirements that they have as a company to make sure that, this isn't a, vacation travel, it's not leisure travel where I might have, different set of criteria, when I'm doing some sort of home rental or sharing, et cetera. Now I'm in a whole different situation when the company's involved. What are you seeing in terms of duty of care, and, how do you address that concern?
Sure. Obviously the hotels have done a great job of setting the standard for that.
It's a big part of their requirements, right?
Right,
Yep.
and it's incumbent on our industry as alternative accommodations to bring that same level of duty of care. And how we see that happening is first dealing with professionally managed options.
Right.
Right, they're professionally managed and vetted so that we understand and can represent to the clients that these options are solid.
Right.
And we do that using some technology, both a Dow Jones vetting that happens on a real-time basis and ongoing basis. So it's not just a one-time vetting, but it's an ongoing vetting, and we can represent it. And then secondly, in a platform that allows you to book and manage, you need to be able to have a dashboard that shows travel managers where their people are at all times and how they can get in touch with them. So those are just a couple things that I think will become industry standards for our space as we move forward.
Right, and certainly a big difference when you're talking about professionally managed inventory as well, right? Just fundamentally different.
That's right,
Yeah.
yes.
Well, John, thanks for joining us here at Convention.
Absolutely.
All right, great. John Wohlfert from RESIDE, and I'm Mike McCormick from GBTA Studios here in San Diego at Convention.